quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Junior take a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
watch who's gonna step. He's gonna go for it. Fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
A special one for you today. It's a battle for bragging rights.
Week 1, season. All right, we are back. A little bit of a technical glitch there. So finally, I was going to say, finally time to release the dogs. And with me tonight, I'm Nathan Murphy. Dustin Hollier is in the booth. Dustin, we're seeing the debut here of the Georgia Bulldogs.
Yeah, excited to see both these teams come out. They're both kind of starting off same trajectory. One's been around a lot longer than the other, though.
Well, Auburn looking to hit the reset button after a disappointing season last year. Good start for their defense. Ray Flash overthrowing his intended receiver.
Yeah, probably not the best weather conditions for your first game ever in the league. A little windy. Looks like some heavy rain down, too.
Yeah, a little windy might be an understatement. About 22-mile-an-hour winds here tonight, and you can see the rain. But this is Daniel Mutton, first reception of the season for Georgia. Good for 9. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Nice snag there, even with the coverage all over him. Way to move the ball, brings up a short 3rd down.
And we'll see what Georgia does here, see if they can convert on their first 3rd down, up the middle, 1st down and more. Out across the 45 goes Nicholas Perez. He's got 9 yards and a 1st down.
Right as soon as he took that handoff, not afraid to lower the pads, and he knew he only needed to get 1, but able to pick up a lot more than that on that one.
And he was going to run through anybody he had to get that 1st down and keep this first Georgia drive going. And now this is Ray Flash in the shotgun, both backs with him. This is going to be a screen. Good blocking, set up well. Perez out across the 50-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Nice time to pull that one out. You love to see those on 1st down a lot more than 3rd and long. Brings up a 2nd and 4.
And usually far more successful early on in the set of downs, and you saw it there, getting the 6 on 1st down. Now they're going to motion their tight end out. And they're going to take a shot downfield, complete, and then dropped at the last second. A good job there by the defense, stripping that one out of there.
Yeah, great coverage on the play. Thought he had the catch, but he was able to get his hands in there and knock it free.
I believe that was number 12, Cole Smith, the sophomore cornerback over there, making a play at the last second. Sets up a 3rd down and 4 now for Georgia. Going to throw for it. Has time. Underneath complete. Perez fighting for 1st down yardage, and he gets there.
Early, it looks like Auburn needs to do a little bit better getting pressure on the QB. He's got plenty of time back there to make his reads and find the open man.
Freshman Ray Flash, the Georgia quarterback you mentioned, had plenty of time every time he's dropped back to throw. This time a little bit of pressure, and this one batted into the air and nearly intercepted.
Had it on target even with the jump pass. You wonder maybe if he would have set his feet on that one, if he could have got a little bit more behind it.
floated on him maybe a little bit. The wind and the rain not helping his cause there. This time up the middle goes the Georgia run game. Nicholas Perez one more time, 7 yards, sets up a manageable third down here.
Perez setting the tone early. 2 big runs so far. I'm liking what I see out of this kid.
And early on, Georgia 2 of 2 here on third down. Look to convert one more time to the flat, complete. Can they get there? No, it's Mutton again, but he's going to be drugged down just short of the first down marker.
Nice effort. Just came up just a hair bit short. I mean, you can't expect any more than that from the kid. Just failed to reach the sticks.
And drugged down just inches short, and now the punt through the end zone. I probably would have liked to see him go for it there, Dustin, but now we're going to see Jason Lemmy in this Auburn offense looking to come out and get their season on track early on.
Yeah, you've got some kids on this Auburn team. They've been around. They've seen the championship games. They've been to the pit. They're looking to rebound this season.
We mentioned 1-7 last year, looking to improve on that. And a good early start. Brody Bailey right up the middle. Give him 12 for the freshman on his first carry of the season.
Nice play there. Nice read. I'm really excited to see what this offense brings to the table in this book.
And now this is going to be Lemmy. He's going to keep it around the outside on the read option. Runs through a defender. Gets a first down. And Jason Lemmy, the senior quarterback, the redshirt senior, he's been around. He knows this league, and he makes a big play there.
Lemmy, one of those guys that's just underrated as far as I'm concerned in the league. You talk about a running back that can throw the ball.
Absolutely. He's definitely a dual threat quarterback. And this time, Bailey goes absolutely nowhere. Zion Wilkins in the backfield, shutting him down there.
Yeah, he came up, filled the hole. Nice play. Going to bring up a 2nd and long. We'll see what they draw up here.
Now, both of these teams are very young, and Jason Lemmy, I mentioned, a redshirt senior quarterback, probably the most experienced on this field tonight. And this time, Brody Bailey, another one of those young guys, gets a big 10-yard gain on 2nd and long, sets up a 3rd and 1.
Tell you what, Bailey and Perez both, I am loving what I'm seeing. They hit a guy, they continue to drive their legs. They're not afraid of contact.
And we've seen a bunch of power backs come through the league here in the last 2 or 3 seasons now, and it looks like Bailey and Perez following suit here early on for both Auburn and Georgia. 3rd and 1, triple option look, and there goes Lemmy. Look out, he's got the edge. 20, 15, 10, 5, Auburn touchdown right off the bat.
The key to that play was the block on the outside by Joseph Batista, able to hold the sideline down so Lemmy could get free and clear and nobody could catch him.
And you just mentioned it earlier on in this drive. Lemmy is a running back who can throw the football. He showed the wheels there. The block by Batista to get him to the corner, and there was just no way that Georgia was going to run him down once he got to the open field.
Now we get to see what this Georgia team's made of. We know they're young. We know they have fire. The question is, do they have the ability to bounce back after a quick score?
Well, they just got punched in the mouth, and when you just mentioned how young they are, basically every skill position player on this Georgia team is a freshman getting their first taste of CFSL action here tonight on the road against a rival Auburn team. So we'll see how they respond. They're going to go to Perez up the middle, shakes 2 tackles, has 6 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
Straight north and south. I love this. So far, the 2 running backs are putting on a show early.
And now we'll see maybe if Ray Flash uses his legs a little bit, tries to match Jason Lemmy, or if they're going to go to the air. And they'll go to the air here. Not a lot of time. And you mentioned on the last drive he had too much time. This time, Guapo takes care of that.
Guapo, first career sack, I believe, on that one. Is he a freshman as well?
He's listed as a sophomore, so I'll have to go back through and check on that. But Guapo makes a big play there on 2nd down, sets up a 3rd and 9 here. Guapo, the 3-star sophomore, and this one underneath complete, but again, it's going to be a 4th down coming up now as Francis Walker with the catch, but can't get to the first down sticks.
Might be part of the problem with this young team. They're not quite used to exactly how to get past the sticks. You have to set your spot on the field and be able to convert on those 3rd downs.
And as we've got a punt here, I'd like to give you a quick update over on Twitch. Zach Cornwall from Oregon just scored on a touchdown pass from Phil Comet. Oregon with the extra point will go up 14-7 on Texas with 7.5 to go in the first half. Here it's 7. Yeah, we got a good game over there on Twitch, but right here we got a good one as well. Auburn looking to add to their 7-point lead, and there goes Lemmy again, has the edge, has midfield, the 40, the 35, the 30 before he's hammered out of bounds. But another big pickup on the ground from Jason Lemmy.
Lemmy putting in some work early, 3 carries for 88 yards and a score. I'd also like to apologize to Mr. Guapo. Congrats on his 5th career sack.
Good work getting that quickly is Guapo, and maybe none bigger than that one there. Really kind of derailed that drive from Georgia just a moment ago. And now Lemmy's got the Auburn offense rolling. They're going to go up the middle. There goes Bailey running through a tackle. He's got 8 on first down. That sets up his 2nd and 2.
This could be a deadly combo this season between Lemmy and Bailey. They're putting on a show.
Don't sleep on this Auburn offense. As you can see it right now, their running game is going to give the SEC problems. And now they're going to go a little quick bubble screen. This is Nick James. He fights through 3 tackles and picks up 10.
Nice will to fight there. These guys are excited from what I'm feeling so far up here in the booth. They're just happy to be playing ball again and to show people that last year was kind of just a down year for them.
And last year they did not perform the way that they know they can, and so far early on, and this is Javon Davis, 13 yards out, another Auburn touchdown. Lemmy has only thrown 2 passes, this one good for 6.
That corner route right in stride, able to get his feet in on the sideline. Nice play. Wind didn't affect it, rain didn't affect it. Just a nice all-around play on that one.
Great concentration there by Davis, getting the feet down. And Auburn, right now, it's the running game. It's Jason Lemmy making the right decisions and getting rolling on the ground. How does Auburn turn this around? It's got to start here offensively. They got to put something together, don't they?
Yeah, you'd like to see it. And I know Perez has ran the ball well, and maybe they just need to keep giving it to him some more. Give your defense a little breather on the sideline here. Get a couple first downs going. Just show a little initiative on the offensive side of the ball.
And there you see Auburn's defensive stats, 44 yards allowed here through the first 6 minutes or so of this first quarter. And you said it, Nicholas Perez has run the football successfully when they run the football. We'll see if they go to the ground game a little bit more, and they will. Bounces off of one in the backfield. Now he's got a little bit of room around the edge. Nicholas Perez finds 5 yards after he was hit initially in the backfield.
Yeah, great fight there. Not allowing that first hit to bring him down and fighting his way as much as he could to pick up the 5.
And he bounced off of Raven Remington, a pretty short tackler there on the defensive end. And Ray Flash now throwing this one away. It's 3rd down and 5, and this is a very important 3rd down for this Georgia offense.
Yeah, I didn't like what he saw on that play at all. Just decided to get rid of it. Saw a little pressure coming up the middle.
We'll see. Auburn has turned up the pressure here lately on the passing attack, and this is Flash. He's got time. He's going to take a shot down the middle, and incomplete. That one was dropped. It looked like the receiver was going to make the catch. That was Dallas Jordan, the freshman. Couldn't hang on. Maybe the wind and rain played a factor.
Yeah, you wonder if there might be some wet hands going on there. Maybe the gloves or lack thereof are affecting the catching ability on that pass.
And it looks like the wind right in the face of Georgia. That was a pretty short punt. And then the defender on that last pass play actually overran the play. So we'll see maybe at the flip of the quarter here if Georgia starts to figure some things out in the passing attack. But right now, Auburn has got things figured out on the ground, especially Jason Lemmy. We'll see what they do here. 1st and 10, and there goes Lemmy again. He's got more room. He's got another first down, runs into his own man, and he's going to score again. 15, 10, 5. Oh, he's not going to score. Great hustle play that time by Ryder Mears to save a touchdown, but it looks like Lemmy has got it working tonight.
And again, these plays, although it is Lemmy and it's Bailey doing the work, it's these wide receivers on the outside that are setting these key blocks to free up these long runs.
Absolutely. You don't get the extra yardage in the 2nd and 3rd level if your receivers are not doing their job on the edge. And now Bailey trying to find the end zone, and a good job that time by the defense, knocking him down, making sure he doesn't find the end zone is J.J. Reed.
Freshman trying his best to try to get his first score of his career. Sometimes the best way of doing it is just run north and south, youngin'.
And he's been doing that all night long. I'm a little surprised he didn't just lower the shoulders and try and go straight through. And this time, Lemmy's going to keep it and finish this drive off himself from 2 yards out. And Auburn is now up 3 scores with 2:20 to go in the first quarter.
I think Lemmy's happy to have some weapons around him yet again. If I can tell the smile on his face there as he heads towards the sideline.
And this Auburn offense right now is rolling. Jason Lemmy, a big part of that, but you just said it, Brody Bailey has made an impact early on in this one already with the way he's run the football. A freshman coming in, and that's really going to help this offense as this season goes along.
Oh, no doubt about it. This run first read option look is working well for him here in this first game of the season.
And real quick, an update over on Twitch. It is still 14-7 Oregon. Texas with the ball, about 4.5 to go, first half in that one. So a good contest going on over there on Twitch. Here, Georgia looking to get something going, just wants to get some points on the board on this drive and close the gap. Flipped underneath, that's Perez out of the backfield, but he's lucky just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he did have the wherewithal to stay in bounds and at least try to get upfield as much as he could.
And a second down and 10 now coming up. And again, back to throw. Same look, just out in the flat. And Perez, again, nowhere to go. And that's Ryder Mears dragging him down for the big tackle there.
It just makes you wonder, are they trying to set this up to where, he keeps running this out to the flat. You're waiting for that out to the flat, and then he runs it up the sideline, and then they connect on the big one. Maybe that's what they're hoping to set up with these 2 last passes.
Maybe we'll see that wheel route. And I want to apologize. I called Ryder Mears' name a little bit ago. It was actually Hakili Arroyo that chased down Jason Lemmy at the goal line. I was right number, wrong side of my broadcast sheet, so I apologize for that. And now Georgia's offense still just cannot get anything going. Gary Harrison gets a 5-yard reception there, but it's still going to be short of the first down, and Georgia once again is going to have to punt.
Yeah, and again, just throwing short on those third down passes. They need to get past the sticks. Maybe not be quite as conservative. You're down 21 here early. You need to get the ball moving.
And right now, it's up to their defense. They've got to figure out a way to slow down Jason Lemmy, Brody Bailey, and the rest of this Auburn attack here early on. They're going to go 2 by 2, and they're going to go right back to that read option. Why not? It's worked all night. Lemmy takes a huge hit on that one, but he still picks up 5 on first down.
Yeah, nice stick there by Ryder Smith. You're glad to see some of these guys coming out playing with some heart, and maybe getting Lemmy's head just a little bit by shoving him to the turf.
A second down and 5. Now we got a man in motion, and it looks like they're going to set up that triple option look one more time, and here it comes. And this time they make Lemmy pitch it, and that's Thane Lewis just stepping out before he gets to the first down marker.
Yeah, nice play there. If he could have just kept his balance a little bit more, he looked like he has some open green up ahead of him down the sideline.
Third down and inches, and I would be shocked if Auburn doesn't run it here, and they won't. They're going to flip it underneath, complete first down across midfield, and that's Joseph Batista. And you mentioned the blocking earlier from Batista downfield. This time he's rewarded with a good catch.
Yeah, nice play there, getting the tight end a little bit of love and continue to move the ball down the field into Georgia territory.
Now first down and a bubble screen, and that one is complete to Nick James. I don't know how that ball got to Nick James, but he's going to lose a yard here.
Threaded the needle on that one. That one was 3 defenders, 2 wide receivers, just a Hail Mary 1 yard downfield.
Yeah, it was answered. Lemmy avoids the first turnover of the season for Auburn on that one somehow. And now right back to the ground game, making a man miss in the backfield, and now he's got room to work again across the first down marker, gets 12, and that is going to do it for the first quarter. It's 21-0 Auburn over Georgia. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. Welcome back inside Jordan-Hare Stadium. Now you see Jason Lemmy, 160 yards rushing already in this one. And this time it's Brody Bailey, but he is going to lose to a great play by Ryder Smith, getting him in the backfield.
What you're starting to see here already at the end of one quarter, you're starting to see Georgia suck up on that read option. I'm waiting for an RPO to come out of this.
And the talent on the receiving core is there to get over the top. And this time, another play in the backfield. This time it's Jason Lemmy getting drugged down by Roy Hart. That's a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd and 15.
This is the first time they've been in a 3rd and long situation. They're 2 for 2 so far. We'll see what they can dial up here. Not a ton of plays probably in this playbook for that.
Well, they're going to throw it here one of the few times, and they're going to take a shot downfield, underthrown, and that might have been the wind as Ryder Kimbrough is able to knock that one away, but the receiver was open behind him.
Yeah, if he could have just got a little bit more air under that ball, that would have been 6, but underthrew him just a tad, and I guess
we got it.
Yeah.
That's a good punt, and yeah, I think the wind might have held that one up on 3rd down just a little bit, and that punt knocked out at the 10, so now a long field for this Georgia offense. Now, 1st and 10 from the 10. Georgia going to go to the read option themselves, and nothing doing. Flash just dropped in the backfield as Raven Remington swallows that one up.
Raven Remington, a big old boy, and he didn't have a problem taking that quarterback down, not at all.
No, he was about 3 times the size of Ray Flash as he drug him down, and now a quick throw. The blitz coming, nearly got home, and another drop from a Georgia receiver. It'll be 3rd and 13.
2 of 6 on 3rd down, not the way you want to start out the game. Be careful here. The rush is coming.
And they nearly get home, incomplete. And you mentioned it was 2 of 6, now 2 of 7. They started 2 of 2 on their first drive. They haven't converted since then. And now they're about to give Auburn great field position here. And Auburn looking to go up by at least 24 here, as they're going to get the ball on Georgia's side of midfield. And actually inside the 40, or inside of the 35 down near the 30.
Yeah, they're already possibly in Abel's range to kick a field goal if they needed to.
7:51 to go, first half. A 21-0 lead. Auburn looking to build on that here, and they're going to go right back to the ground game. It's Jason Lemmy, a 1st down again inside the 20, give him 12 more yards. So 1st and 10 from inside the red zone.
That last series, it looked like Georgia was starting to cheat up on that read option, and I'm not sure exactly what they had going on that one. But they need to get back to hitting it hard and making them throw the ball.
And here we go on 1st and 10. They're going to send their tight end in motion left to right, and they are going to throw the football here. They haven't done that a lot tonight. They haven't had to. And this one in and out of the hands of the intended receiver.
Yeah, another drop. We've seen quite a few of them tonight by both teams. It has to be these weather conditions. It's the only thing I can think.
Yeah, between the wind and the heavy rain coming down here tonight, making it hard to catch the football. And this is Bailey right up the gut. Gets only 2. It'll be 3rd down and 8 now coming up for Auburn.
Nice little run. I mean, not a lot of room to work there. Another 3rd and long situation. They've only been in one other one and failed to convert.
And they're going to go to the screen game here. Bailey, not a lot of room, makes one guy miss, but it gets only 2. It'll be 4th down and 6, and now they're going to have to try a field goal here into the wind. We'll see how that plays into things.
Yeah, 31-yarder here from the right hash. We'll see if he can.
So typically not a difficult field goal, but the weather conditions not helping out here. So this one is wide from Abel, and it's still 21-0. I want to give a quick update over on Twitch. 53 seconds left first half. Cornwall just scored again on a long touchdown pass for Oregon. They are now up 21-14. Again, just under a minute to go first half there. And Nicholas Perez lowers the head and finds 5 yards on that first down carry.
You know, if they weren't in such a hole, the Perez, and I don't think they're in such a hole that they shouldn't keep working Perez.
I would agree with that. You got all kinds of time here, still early in the first half. And they're a good little play fake, and now they go to Danny Garcia over the middle for 10 and a first down.
Yeah, nice play there. Linebackers kind of bit up on the run and left the void there for Garcia to get to.
And the way Perez is run, I would agree with you that they've got to continue to feed the football to Nicholas Perez just like that. And this time, Auburn ready for it, stops him right there for no gain, and that's Smith.
Yeah, nice play there by Khalif Smith. He wasn't fooled at all by that draw. Brings up a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 from the 35 of Georgia. 5:50 to go here, first half. And Perez, this time right up the gut, out to the 40-yard line. So that sets up a manageable 3rd and 5 here.
Yeah, starting to get a little drive going. We'll see if they can convert this one. 2 of 7 so far. You'd love to be 3 and 8 after this play.
And as I mentioned, they have missed on their last 5 third down conversion attempts now. And Perez averaging over 5 yards a carry here early on. Just got to continue to feed it. And another drop as Ray Flash hit his receiver right between the numbers again, and they just can't hold on to it.
Yeah, Schaefer all over that one. Yeah, great coverage on the play, able to assist in that drop.
And now a muffed punt. And boy, that was near disaster for Auburn, as Javon Davis unable to corral that for a second. And luckily, he was able to fall on it, though.
Yeah, lucky bounce there that it came right back to him, and he was able to fall on top of the ball.
There was a Georgia defender right there, unable to get to it first. And this one, a little RPO action as you called for earlier. And this is Nick James, his 3rd catch of the night, over the first down marker across the 40, and Auburn driving again already.
Arroyo there able to make the stop on the play, though, even though they were able to convert the first.
And now right back to that read option, and there goes Lemmy again. Great blocking downfield. We've said that a ton already here in the first half. Lemmy, another first down carry, 182 yards in the first half alone.
Yeah, discrepancy there on the yardage, 4 to 1 nearly, and it's not looking too pretty so far.
And now Lemmy looking to throw the ball, and again, kind of in and out of the hands. But Arroyo right there to help knock that one away.
Arroyo, the heart and pride of this defense. I'm pretty sure however he plays is how the rest of the team's going to follow.
And we'll see if he can kind of get some things going for this Georgia defense. They need a big play here, but it's going to be the Auburn offense, Thane Lewis. And when I tell you what, this triple option look, the read option look that Auburn has come out with tonight has just been unstoppable right now.
Yeah, Binks Burns there able to finally shove him out of bounds, even though they did convert the first down on the play.
And now they're going to go read option again. And that read has been there all night for Jason Lemmy, and he's able to catch the edge one more time. Another first down. He might eclipse 200 yards here in the first half.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They need to figure out a way to stop this. Their secondary picking up too many of the tackles. They shouldn't even get to the 3rd level.
And now he's going to try and scramble. Breaks away from one, breaks away from a second. Lemmy finds 5 yards there on a pass play. And again, it's Arroyo that has to step up and make a tackle.
Yeah, nice play there by Arroyo. Finally able to bring him down after a couple of his teammates had a shot at him.
And now Lemmy back to pass. They're going to set up a screen. Do they have enough blocking? A great effort from Bailey to shake one tackle. Gets 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Almost. The screen wasn't a failure on that one. And great fight there by Bailey. Almost able to move the chains.
Now 5 wide for Auburn. We haven't seen this look yet tonight. A little bit surprised there's not a quarterback draw on. And Lemmy, I don't know if that was the wind or if he just threw it away because there was nothing there. But it's incomplete. Now they're going to bring out Abraham Abel, who just missed a 31-yarder for another 31-yard attempt.
I think the senior quarterback using his head, not liking what he sees and trying to get points on the board instead of forcing something.
And this time Abel is able to bang it between the sticks, and Auburn extends the lead again. 3:24 to go first half. Auburn up now 24-0. And if this is the last drive that Georgia gets here in the first half, Dustin, it's got to end in points just to give them a little bit of confidence, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, you have 3.5 minutes to work with. If nothing else, just drain this clock down, get a little bit of momentum going into the second half, at least get a field goal on the board.
And if you're Georgia, you would love to drain every second off of this clock. You know Auburn gets it back to start the second half, so you don't want to give them a chance to kind of double up here into the first half, start of the second half. And a good start here. Perez finding 11 yards, dragging defenders with him, and it's a first down to start the drive.
Perez never stops moving his feet. I love watching this kid play. Only his first game, but I feel big things to come for him.
Absolutely. The freshman getting his first set of carries in his career, and he's made the most of the ones he's gotten. He's running through tackles. He's going to get it on the screen. He's got some blocking downfield and finds 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4.
Nice block there by the offensive lineman to kind of spring that free a little bit, able to get 6 yards out of it. So the blocks on those halfback screens are key.
And we've seen Georgia run that successfully on first down here a couple of different times. And this time, Andrew Rodriguez coming in and Douglas able to just spin him down in the backfield. It'll be 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, nice play there by Douglas. He wasn't fooled at all by that one. Just came up and filled the whole run pursuit, able to bring him down for a loss.
And now 3rd down and 6, going to try and throw it over the middle and complete. Inside the 20, and a big play for Georgia. Dallas Jordan, 43 yards, and the biggest play by far of the night for this Georgia offense.
Yeah, just a great route right down the seam. Kind of the defender was a little lost on that one. Smith finally able to bring him down, and now you're starting to get into that territory where hopefully you can get a score here to close out this first half.
And now it might be Nicholas Perez time. You just hand it to him until you can kind of chew up this last 18 yards of this drive. And a little bit of miscommunication there, and it winds up being Ray Flash finding a way just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, it looked like a little miscommunication in the backfield. And that's what you're going to get when you have freshmen back there. Probably not quite exactly on the same page yet, but it happens.
And that mesh point got a little bit messed up, and Clendenin was able to get the tackle. And this time, Andrew Rodriguez, the walk-on, comes in, gets a few yards. It'll be 3rd down and 6, and a big conversion here for Georgia if they can get it.
Yeah, big play here for Georgia. We'll see what they can bring to the table.
And now they're going to run the screen here on 3rd down, and not this time. It was read beautifully by this defense, and a big-time play to get off the field and force a field goal attempt here.
Raven Remington, he's used to being double and triple teamed all night. He knows when nobody's blocking him that something's up, and he's able to go over and make the tackle for a loss.
And then great athleticism for a big defensive tackle to get there, run down the running back. And now this is a smart move from Georgia. They're letting this play clock drain before they kick this field goal. They've got the wind at their back. They're going to kick this with under a minute to go. It wasn't the touchdown they wanted, Dustin, but you mentioned even 3 has to feel like a big win near the way this first half has gone.
Oh, yeah, this is your opportunity to finally, I mean, this is your first game in the league. You have to have realistic expectations, and now you finally were able to put up the first 3 points of the start of your program. It's going to be an uphill climb this year for these guys. They just have to have the heart and the mentality to fight their way through this season.
And I was right there a couple seasons ago. I completely understand what they're going for or going through. And that was Ronald Chi, the senior kicker, knocking it through, making it 24-3, but now 48 seconds left. The passing game hasn't really been there for Auburn, and they haven't needed it, obviously, but with 48 seconds, do you see them opening things up here?
I mean, you have 3 timeouts. You only need about, 60 yards to get into field goal range?
Well, they're going to open it up on 1st down, and Nick James is right down the sideline. A great throw from Jason Lemmy, and James is able to hold on to it for a 1st down.
Yeah, when you're able to get, 30-something of those 60 yards in the first play.
Yeah, the first pop, and there you're already across midfield, and they're going to use their 2nd timeout after the Bailey screenplay goes for 5.
Wasn't in love with that one, but it's setting up something here.
And remember, they are kicking into the wind, so they may need a few extra yards here. And this one dropped as Lemmy puts it on the numbers. 3rd and 5. Now a big play here for this Georgia defense if they can come up with a stop.
Yeah, Nick James unable to haul that one in.
And now we'll see, can Georgia get off the field? And they will. Knocked away. And that defense stepped up when they needed to. Well, they're going to have to make one more, as Auburn is going to go for it here on 4th down.
Zion Wilkins dropping back into a little bit of coverage on that one.
And now we'll see, can someone make another play? Lemmy going for the end zone. Underthrown a little bit, and that's Masterson reaching up, knocking it down. 27 seconds to go, and now Georgia maybe a shot with 3 timeouts to get themselves a few more points on the board.
Yeah, turn this momentum around going into the half. You just put your first 3 of your program's history up on the board. Now, let's see if they can get the first touchdown. 27 seconds, 3 timeouts, plenty of time to get something done here.
And wind at their back, so if they can get a few yards here, maybe they can take a shot at a long field goal at worst. We'll see what they do. They're going to throw it here underneath, and it's Perez. Only going to get a couple of yards on that one, though, and they're going to have to use a timeout.
Don't love it, but, I mean, you're just trying to build something.
I think the best you can say on that play is Flash made the right decision going underneath, didn't force anything, and then they go to the draw play with Perez to get 4.
3rd and 5. You need to convert to at least get the clock stopped for a little bit.
They are down to 1 timeout, and they are not going to convert, as a big sack there. Flash drugged down in the backfield. Remington was the first to hit him, and I wasn't able to see the number of the guy who came in and cleaned it up.
I think that was Merciless that was able to come in and get the cleanup shot on him, but I'm not for certain on that one.
Yeah, the 2 defensive tackles, I believe, in there making the play. And Javon Davis gets a few on the return. 7 seconds left, and now we'll see wind in their face. We'll see if Lemmy just throws one up or if they go back to the ground here.
It looks like they're just going to run this one out.
And they certainly will. And let's see what happens as some broken tackles, and Bailey picks up a 1st down, but with 1 second left, I don't think they're going to have enough time to really get anything off here. They will not, and that is going to bring us to halftime here at Jordan-Hare Stadium. Auburn 24, Georgia 3 here through the first half. Georgia's starting to show some signs of life, Dustin, but a little bit too late in that half. Have things gotten away from them?
No, I don't believe so at all. I mean, you're only down 21. I do believe they have the ball first to start the second half. So, I mean, you just keep building on what's working for you. Perez has had a nice start to the first half. You keep feeding him the ball, get something working. Defensively, you have to figure out a way to come up and do away with this read option. I mean, whether it's taking Bailey all the way out of the play or Lemmy out of the play, you just have to find one or the other to where the rest of the team can focus on the second guy. Right now, it's just Auburn seems to be running that play at will, whenever, wherever, for whatever they want to.
And there you see the stats on the screen. And Georgia, time of possession edge by almost a minute, but Auburn 254 yards rushing in the first half, and a large majority of that belonging to quarterback Jason Lemmy. You mentioned the read option. That's nearly an impossible play to stop if the blocking, especially from the receivers and the tight ends, are on point. And Auburn's receiving core tonight has been just that, on point downfield blocking.
Yeah, those receivers on the outside have been key to those long runs by Lemmy all night long. Without them, he wouldn't be able to set the edge like he has.
And now Auburn with the football, and that getting the football first maybe played into the handoff at the end of the half. And now we'll see if the Georgia defense was able to make any kind of adjustments here in the locker room to stop this read option. I wouldn't be surprised if Auburn goes right to it here to start this drive. And instead, it is just going to go to Bailey up the middle, and Bailey finding some yardage before he's kind of high-load and drugged down. But another big run for this Auburn offense.
Yeah, that offensive line making a great hole there for him to scoot through. And when you don't get hit until 12 yards downfield, it's going to be a long night.
And now Lemmy going to look to throw underneath over the middle to Brody Bailey, give him 4 on a reception. So Bailey showing he's a dual threat running back as well with 4 catches tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sad at all that they keep feeding Bailey the ball either. Fantasy points and all are at stake.
Well, Brody Bailey, a fantasy running back out there. I'm sure I did not get involved. I didn't I know we've got some fantasy players on Auburn here tonight, and this one, another throw and catch, this time another first down for Auburn. And they're going to go 2-by-2 here, 1st and 10, and back to that read option inside the 40, inside the 35. Lemmy, 12 more yards and another first down.
And now he's up over the 200-yard mark. Not sure what the Auburn record book looks like rushing-wise, but we may be seeing something here tonight.
And I'm sure Lemmy is, well, we were going to see some yards taken out of that stat line, but the face mask is going to come back to haunt Georgia on that one. Maybe their biggest play on defense, and Nico Puentes with the face mask.
Yeah, rough there. You finally got a shot on him out of the backfield, and then you go ahead and grab the face mask.
And so now back to a 1st and 10, taking a shot downfield, and again underthrown a little bit, and Gavin Manning able to reach up and knock that one away.
Yeah, nice play there. Looking at the Auburn record book, I have no idea who Billy Carter is, but I'm sure Never Satisfied and Pack will let me know after this game exactly who he was.
Now Lemmy doing his best to continue his journey towards the new record. Another 8 yards there. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
Yeah, another great read there on that one.
And now going to throw it on 3rd down and short. Complete 1st down. Nick James just outside the 10, I believe at about the 12-yard line. Nick James, 5 catches, 58 yards. They haven't had to throw it a lot, but Nick James has been the favorite target.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't even seem like they've thrown the ball 19 times like the stat just got put up.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine that they have thrown it that many times. And Joseph Batista, his 2nd catch, this one good for only 3 yards. And they've been fairly effective. 12 of 20 now is Jason Lemmy.
Yeah, continue to move the ball. I'm sure they're probably looking to go back to the read option here.
No, they're going to throw it again on 2nd down, or they drop back to throw it. Instead, it's Lemmy one more time to the house, and Auburn extends the lead again here in the 2nd half.
Rushing touchdown number 3 of the night. This is the Lemmy I remember 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago. He's kind of having his coming out party tonight. Just maybe getting his name in there for most improved player award noms. He's putting on a show so far.
Yeah, maybe an early bid for something like that. And I want to give a quick update here after this kickoff return, as that's out to about the 25 from Gavin Manning. Over on Twitch, it is 24-17, 1:19 to go. Oregon over Texas right now. 1:17 to go here in the 3rd quarter over on Twitch. So a great game going on there. A 1-score game. Here it is a 28-point ball game, but Georgia trying to close the gap here. Dallas Jordan, the 2nd time we've seen him get loose down the seam, and his 2nd big catch tonight.
Yeah, nice pass there. Nice touch by Flash, hitting his man straight down the seam. Nice secure catch by Jordan, and finally tripped up on the play on that one by Clendenin with the touchdown saving tackle.
That was a good job reaching out and snagging that one with his hands and hauling that in. We've seen some easier catches drop tonight, and now Perez on the delayed handoff, only good for a yard. A good average, 5.3 for Perez, but they haven't fed it to him enough.
No, and I think a lot of that's due to them falling behind early and just getting away from the running game.
And now Flash back to the passing attack, and this is complete inside the 10-yard line. Georgia has something going now, and that's Francis Walker getting free. It'll be 1st and goal, Georgia.
Yeah, nice in route there. Khalif Smith finally able to drag him down with a host of other Tigers, but Georgia finally able to make some moves down the field here. We'll see if they can punch in their first touchdown of the season.
The big pass play to Jordan really got things going, and now it's Perez, and he's going to walk it into the end zone, and there it is. Nicholas Perez, the first touchdown in Georgia history here in the CFSL, and it gets them on the board 31-10, pending the extra point here, trying to chip away a little bit. 5:53 to go, third quarter.
Yeah, nice play there by Perez. As much as he likes contact, I was afraid he was going to continue on to the outside and just lower his shoulder, but made the smart move, hooked it back to the right, and just took it straight in.
And something that we've praised the Auburn receiving core on all night was it's been blocking downfield, and that time you saw it from the Georgia receiving core. A couple of good blocks on the edge and downfield, allowing Perez to make that cut, get to the inside, score that touchdown, and now we'll see if Georgia's defense can maybe build on a couple of those big plays, make one themselves, and see if we can crawl back into this ballgame.
Yeah, I mean, there's still plenty of time left to make some plays here. Maybe a turnover right quick and see what you can do.
Well, they'll have to figure out how to slow down Brody Bailey and Jason Lemmy, as this Auburn rushing attack has been all over them so far tonight. And Bailey 7 yards on first down, and they got 2 tight ends in. They're going to go right back to Bailey up the middle, and another big gain there. This one good for 8, another Auburn first down, and now Bailey pushing 100 yards. Yeah,
Bailey shining as well tonight. It's kind of the battle of the freshman halfbacks. Bailey getting a little bit more love than Perez so far in this one, though.
And both of them running well. Bailey, though, on the better end of the score, and Lemmy just throwing that one away. Got rid of it quick. There was some pressure coming from that Georgia front that time.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure coming up the middle, and some decent coverage downfield. Didn't like what he saw and just threw it away.
Second down and 10. Auburn trying to put an answer drive together. Brody Bailey on second down. Gets 4. It'll be 3rd and 6 now.
Continues to run hard, keeping those feet chopping. That's what you teach them all the way up from junior high.
He's done a great job getting north and south and fighting for those extra yards. And this one floated down the seam, incomplete. And a pretty good play there by the Georgia defense, knocking that one away.
Yeah, good coverage on the play by Gavin Manning. Looked right in stride there, and just able to knock it away at the last second.
And over on Twitch, early fourth quarter, Texas has tied things up and has just intercepted Phil Comet. So Texas now has the ball in a tie ball game there. I believe about 8.5 minutes or so left in that game on Twitch. Now Georgia getting the ball back. They just cut the lead to 21. 4.5 to go here, third quarter. We'll see if they can put a drive together and get something going. And this time, Terrence Guapo knocking that one away. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, if Guapo could have got 2 hands on that one, he might have had a chance to take it back to the house, but still a great pass defense.
Now 2nd and 10, Georgia looking to start to pile up some of this momentum, and Flash cannot get away. Tried to escape to the outside instead of maybe up the middle, and Eric Nicole does a great job knocking him down, and it'll be 3rd and 14 for Georgia.
Yeah, you're always taught to set the edge. Don't let anybody outside of you. And Nicole able to do his job on that one. And may not have been the biggest hit, but still able to bring Flash down for a sack on the play.
Not the most impressive sack we've ever seen in the CFSL, but it counts just the same in the record books. And so 3rd and 14. Georgia needs this play here. They'd love to take advantage, and not a chance. That time, the entire Auburn front is able to get back to Flash before he can dump that one off on the screen.
Yeah, merciless Remington and company all over that one. Just not enough time to even set up the halfback outside for the screen pass.
And now Auburn going to get great field position already inside Georgia territory, and some fighting for extra yards is Javon Davis, 17 on the return, and great field position here as Auburn looking to start to maybe put the nails in the coffin.
That was a nice return there by Davis. If he could have broke that tackle, who knows where he could have ended up on that one.
And now going to go to the screenplay for Auburn, and a good job making this one work is Bailey just finding the 3 yards. That could have been disastrous. Instead, they're able to pick up positive yards on first down.
Yeah, they've went to this a few times now on first down, and it seems like every time they at least net somewhere between 3 and 6 yards. So I don't think I've seen them take a loss yet on the first down screens.
No, I can't recall one either where they've lost yardage on those early downs on the screens. So good job setting the blocking, and now right back to the ground game with Lemmy. He's inside the 20, another 11 yards, and 227 for Lemmy on the night already. Another first down for Auburn.
Nearing up ever closer to that top 3 list for Auburn on the single game record list.
243 would get him to 3rd place, and Brody Bailey gets 6th there, or it would tie him for 3rd. 244 would put him sole possession of 3rd place. But right now, 2nd down and 4 as Ryder Smith got his 9th tackle on that first down play. We'll see now, will they go back to Jason Lemmy? Instead, it's up the middle one more time. This time, Nathan Ward gets 4. It'll be 3rd down and 1.
Yeah, they just continue to grind this, and you're starting to see the Georgia defense getting a little bit tired. You see those fresh white shirts getting in on the defensive line. You know fatigue's an issue.
Yeah, it's never a good thing when you're in the 3rd quarter and you're starting to bring in the clean jerseys. I mean, some guys that have not played much are trying to get some stats now. And Arroyo, his 7th tackle, kind of a quiet 7 tackles for Achille Arroyo.
Yeah, but I mean, he continues to hold down the middle there for him, and he is the senior leader of this defense. They're going to flow the way he flows. I mean, they're not doing terrible tonight. You have to admit, this is going to be a learning experience for this team tonight, and I think they're doing well under the circumstances. The weather's probably not helping out their original game plan very much either. So we'll continue to watch them and watch this team grow as the season goes on.
And they're only going to get better as the season goes on. They got 7 more games at minimum after this one tonight. We'll see them come together. It'll be fun to watch Georgia along with the other 3 new programs here in the league. And now right back up the middle, Nicholas Perez, another 3 yards. And that's somebody, again, that's going to be fun to watch as the season grows if they can get him more involved.
Yeah, I agree. I like what I'm seeing out of this kid. He seems to have the heart, the drive, and the will to do what he can.
And right back to him, and a good little cut there to get to the inside. Only picks up 1, but might have been a loss there on that one if not for that cut.
Yeah, he able to cut it upfield, Clint in it, and able to, come up and shut it down from the safety position.
And now Georgia to the screen and just not going to work. And again, I believe that's Remington one more time coming up, making a play. Read that screen from the start. And you said it earlier, he's used to getting blocked by 2 or 3 people. When there's no one touching him, he knows something's going on.
Yeah, I mean, it's an obvious read for him once nobody decides to touch him and they just run off away from him. Of course, if I was lined up across from him, I may just run off away from him too. But
yeah, he's not a guy that I want hitting me in the face over and over again as the game goes on. I'm sure I'd miss a few blocks. And Davis, another 5 yards on the return. And now Georgia's defense able to hold to a field goal the last time out. They'd love to come up with their first turnover here.
Yeah, turnover, 3 and out, just something to build on, something to kind of close this game up as they go into the 4th quarter.
And a shot downfield and nearly intercepted and then nearly caught on the deflection. So both teams had a shot at it there, but it'll be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Ryder Smith almost had that one. And again, we see a drop, whether it be by the defensive back or by a wide receiver. This rain's wreaking havoc.
And this time over the middle completed. And that's Nate Hayes for 7 yards. And then he is thrown down hard by Arroyo. It'll be 3rd down and 3 coming up for Auburn.
Yeah, no, J.J. Reed apparently with the tackle on that one.
So I missed my numbers there, apparently. I apologize for that, J.J. And Lemmy, 5 more yards to his name, 232 now on the night, and another first down, more importantly, for Auburn.
Yeah, just shoved one guy off of him, slowed him down enough. The second Georgia defender able to come in there and finally get him down.
And now Brody Bailey shaking off a couple of tackles. He finds himself 5 more yards. He's up to 91 on the night, and we're closing in on the end of the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Bailey, he just continues to amaze me tonight. I mean, not any great long runs, but just continues to pound and ground.
And he's done a great job. It's been 2 or 3 different guys having to take him down. And Lemmy, another big carry, and there he is now. Sole possession, 3rd place on the Auburn record book, and looking to continue to assault towards the top. And that's how the 3rd quarter is going to come to an end here in Jordan-Hare Stadium. It is 34-10, Auburn all over Georgia. Throw the 4s up in chat and come on back. You're watching the CFSL on PX1 Sports here on YouTube. And here we go, start of the 4th quarter. Auburn in control, looking to put more points on the board, and Lemmy gonna throw this one, getting away, scrambling, and finally drugged down. Gonna get right back to the line of scrimmage. J.J. Reed, his 7th tackle on the night.
Yeah, great stop there by J.J. Reed. A couple guys had a shot at Lemmy. Lemmy able to break free, but J.J. Reed finally able to come up and make the tackle.
And bubble screen, and again, that's the 2nd time they've thrown that over there to Nick James, and I'm not sure how that ball got to Nick James.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why they keep double stacking the receivers on those bubble screens, but they must have a theory behind it.
Maybe we'll see something off of that later. Here we see a little screen play to Brody Bailey, only good for 2. It'll be 4th and 4, and again, kicking into the wind. We've seen him miss in this direction. This one from about 41 yards out for Abel.
Yeah, this is about the same spot where he missed from last time as well.
And this is up and good, so he's now 2 for 3 on the night. 37-10, Auburn in control. And over on Twitch, I want to give a quick update. Texas with the ball at midfield, down 3, 27-24. I believe it says about 3 minutes or so to go in that one. So a good finish going on over there on Twitch. Here on YouTube, Georgia now looking to just build momentum. 7:55 to go here in this ball game.
I mean, Georgia hadn't done too bad here in the 2nd half. What was it, 21-3 at the half? So they forced some field goals instead of touchdowns so far.
And they've played much better here in the 2nd half, and their offense has found some rhythm. Although on this one, Remington, another big play, and Flash just can't find any room to escape.
Yeah, Remington's been a beast up front tonight for Auburn, and it makes me glad that we don't play in the SEC.
There are some big-time defensive linemen all over the league, and Remington proving tonight that he is one of them. And now a little throw over the middle to Dallas Jordan, his shortest reception on the night. He's got 3 catches and 92 yards.
Yeah, not sure who they give credit to on that tackle. 4 guys there in the area. Great coverage by the defense to shut it down.
And now Perez on 3rd and 3, and he lowers his head and gets 3 yards. So again, and what's going to be a losing effort, Nicholas Perez has had an outstanding night running the football.
Clendenin up filling the hole again from that strong safety spot. His 7th tackle of the night as well.
And flying around, making plays all over the place, including near the line of scrimmage. This one underneath to Dallas Jordan, give him only about a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, not a lot of yards to be made there. Just trying to set Jordan up to where he could make a catch and maybe get some yak.
And now back to the ground game, a draw play with Perez, and he's going to find some yards, breaks a tackle, and look out, there he goes. No one is going to catch Perez, and Georgia is going to put another one on the board. And that is a huge run for Nicholas Perez.
Nice play there by Perez. It's always the same. He takes on the hits, makes a few guys miss, and then finally finds that seam, and he's able to run away from the defense and put 7 on the board. Great play there by Perez.
And there was not a ton of room there. He was able to squeeze through a couple of little seams and then turn on the Jets, outrun the defense. And that's what this Georgia offense has been looking for all night. They've been close with Perez, I think, to popping one. Finally, they do. Something to build off of going towards week 2. And still a lot of time left in this one to kind of make a run at Auburn here tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you can't give up. If nothing else, win the 2nd half. I mean, you still have a chance if everything bounces exactly your way to win this game, but do what you can, get that momentum into week 2.
20-point ball game, so they're a couple of plays away from really making this thing interesting. But if they can get a quick stop and another quick score, we might be right there. But Batista finds a way to get to the first down marker on that first down pass and resets the downs.
Looks like Oregon's driving into Texas territory here, down by 4 with about 2 minutes left.
And so a great finish going on over there, and Bailey looking to answer the Perez run, finds 11 before he's hammered out of bounds by a couple of Georgia defenders. And now Brody Bailey, 16 carries, over 100 yards.
Yeah, I mean, the double bills in the backfield of Auburn, that's probably exactly what the game plan was hoping for.
And now they're going to throw this one, and that's a tough pass. And Kevin Kretzer II, his first catch of the night, that was kind of a dangerous throw, but Kretzer was open.
Yeah, Kretzer been pretty quiet so far tonight, but able to get him the ball there and just continue to move that clock.
Now he's another one of those fifth-year seniors, and there goes Lemmy, another play inside the 30, and finally ridden down. 261 yards now for Jason Lemmy on the ground, and he is 9 yards shy of tying the Auburn single game record.
9 yards shy of tying the record and 1 rushing touchdown away from tying the record as well.
So we could see him break a record and tie a record here on the same play, and he's looking for it. He's got 4 there as he inches just ever so closer to that record. Second down and 6 now.
Yeah, JJ Reed able to bring him down, short gain of 4. So good defensive play there.
And now they're going to go back to the ground. Nathan Ward this time, give him 6. A first down inside the red zone. And a quick update, Oregon has just scored, so that Oregon going back and forth with Texas, up 3 on Texas right now. Texas is about to get the ball back and try and win that ball game. And there goes Lemmy. There's the record, and there's both of them. He ties the rushing touchdown record and gets the yardage to break the single game record for Auburn rushing yards. What a night for the senior quarterback, Jason Lemmy.
Yeah, he's going off tonight. Great all-around effort by him, and just running people over there at the end. Georgia's defense just a little tired out from all this running action throughout the night.
I mean, it started early in this one. Jason Lemmy getting around the corner on that first drive and outrunning Georgia's defense to the end zone, and they've been chasing Jason Lemmy and Brody Bailey since then. And you're right, they've just kind of gotten worn down the longer this thing has gone on.
Another fun fact, he just broke his entire rushing mark for last season in this game.
So an impressive season tonight for Jason Lemmy, apparently. A great performance, and now Georgia looking to get some of that momentum back after they had a great drive, and that one dropped on first down. So 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Receiver in motion, left to right, going to set back up on the slot on the bottom of your screen. They're going to look that way, complete over the 25. It's Danny Garcia. Give him 7. It'll be 3rd down and 3.
Yeah, nice little snag there by Garcia, trying to shove the defender off. If he could have got him off of him, he had plenty of green out in front of him, but drug down.
And there you see the stat, 4 of 14. One of the major problems for Georgia tonight has been 3rd down. And Martrell Wright looking for a big pick 6, nearly had it there, but it's incomplete. Georgia once again will have to punt it away.
Yeah, he read that one well, and I think he had 6 on his mind more than catching the ball that time.
And again, the weather not going to help him out there if you're not fully concentrating on the catch. And there goes Davis looking for a little special teams magic, 18 yards across midfield, and Auburn in great field position again.
And here we go. Let's see what they can do. You just got to work this clock.
Yeah, 4:10 to go, and they're going to throw the football. This one nearly intercepted by Jacob Masterson, his 2nd deflection of the ball game. A little bit of a bright spot there for the Georgia defense.
Yeah, I should just quit trying to predict plays and watch.
Well, you would expect them to be running the football here. 1, they've had a ton of success, and 2, they should be trying to run this thing out. But instead, Roy Hart going to get a sack, his first of the night, and Auburn now facing a 3rd and 14.
Yeah, first of his career as well, the freshman defensive tackle 4-star.
So congratulations on the first sack. I'm sure the first of many in his career. And it comes in a game that has not gone their way, but again, great to see they continue to fight and make big plays. And Arroyo chasing down Bailey there, knocking him out of bounds on the screenplay, and it'll be 4th and 5. And the Georgia defense not in a good spot to start that drive on their own side of the midfield, but a quick 3 and out.
Yeah, I mean, you love to see that the heart that they're playing with. They're not backing down. They're down in this game. Only 3.5 minutes left to play, but they're not allowing Auburn to just impose their will on them here to finish this game out.
And now we'll see if Georgia's offense can get something going here late in this ball game, as Perez this time wrapped up and slung down by Russell Douglas right at the line of scrimmage.
Another great play there by this Auburn defense, just buckling down and doing what they need to do.
Now pistol full house back to Perez, and not going to have any room this time. Just shut down in the backfield there by Michael Clendenin. 8th tackle of the night for the safety, and this one in the backfield.
I'm surprised he only has 1 tackle for loss. He's been hitting people all around the line of scrimmage all night long. I'm glad to see he finally got 1, but I would have guessed it was more than that.
Yeah, for as many plays as he's made in the hole, you would think that would not be his first. But this is a big play for the Georgia offense. It's Gary Harrison and trying to find a spark and getting one there. A great route right off the line of scrimmage and a good throw from Ray Flash.
Yeah, nice play there. Found the open man. They were running a little bit of press coverage up on the outside, and he was able to beat the man across from him, and Flash able to hit him in stride.
So if you're looking for bright spots going forward for Georgia, there's another one. You've seen the Nicholas Perez run. We've seen some good deep throws from Flash, and there goes Perez again, a good stiff arm. Give him 7 more yards, and he's up around $140 at 136 for the night, and the long touchdown we saw earlier.
And maybe not an upset in some people's eyes, but an upset in mine. Texas able to bring down Oregon 38-34 the final.
And so a great game that just ended over there on Twitch, 38-34, as Dustin just mentioned. And Georgia here set up with a 3rd and 1. I'd call it a 3rd and 2 here. Ball on the 32. The marker just outside the 30. They're going to swing this out to Perez, and he's fighting for extra yards, but not going to get there. Too much Auburn defense, and again, that's Michael Clendenin with the big play around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Clendenin there to clean the tackle up. Cole Smith getting the first hit to slow him down, and Clendenin, like always tonight, it seems right there at the line of scrimmage, able to make the stick.
And they were going to give him that one as a tackle for loss as well. So 2 tackle for losses now for Clendenin, and a big play from Ray Flash, and would put that one in the Georgia arsenal going forward. Ray Flash, the read option, 19-yard carry there, and a 1st down on a 4th down conversion.
Yeah, Flash finally showing a little bit of flash there on the run.
And a little bit surprised that that's one of the few times that we've seen that from Georgia. You would have thought that they would have tried to utilize that a little bit more, as we've seen Auburn do tonight. And now they're going to go back to throwing the football. Flash with some time to the corner. Complete. Latavius Blunt in the end zone for a touchdown, 13 yards out. And Georgia's offense has found a spark late, and they've got another touchdown on the board.
Yeah, it looks like his foot was in. Yep, they're not going to review it. That was a nice pass there. Blunt able to haul it in. And, they just continue to fight. You're down 20. Things aren't going the way you want. It's cold, it's windy, it's wet, but you just got to show up and do what you need to do and just learn from this week.
And they're going to go for the onside kick here. Auburn going to recover, but you're absolutely right. They have found a way, at least in the second half, and there you see the ridiculous stats from Jason Lemmy tonight. 4 times as many yards as the rest of his Auburn teammates on offense. But Georgia's found some things that they can build on going forward, and they love to make another stop here to build on that. This time it's going to be Bailey, 6 yards on 1st down. He's up to 108 now on the night. It'll be 2nd and 4.
And just continues to keep those legs chopping. I really like what I see out of this kid so far.
And he's going to be fun to watch the rest of the way, along with the rest of this Auburn offense, if they can continue to run the football like this. And Bailey, another 7 yards, another first down. And this Auburn offense is showing the teams are going to have to load up on them to stop the run. And we know Jason Lemmy can throw the ball as well. So they've just all of a sudden tonight become a dual threat offense that can hurt you if you decide to load up the box or if you don't. And that's going to do it. Auburn, a big win here tonight. Dustin, wrap this one up for us.
If you're Auburn, you're excited that, you've already matched last season's win total. You've got a lot of things going your way. You've got a lot of new faces. You've got a lot of old faces. If you're Georgia, this one didn't go your way, but it's a long season. You have 8 games. You're young. You only have 2 seniors. You just gotta keep up the grind, guys, and keep your heads up. All will go well in the end.
Yeah, Georgia will continue to improve. Jason Lemmy, I don't know how much he can improve on that performance. 280 yards rushing, player of the game, maybe offensive player of the week coming up for him after week 1. And with that, I'd like to say thank you to our executive producer, Mike Peters, and my broadcast partner, Dustin Hall, for tonight's action. And on behalf of our entire broadcast crew, I'm Nate Murphy, and you've been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports right here on YouTube. That's it for us from Auburn, but week 1 continues at 9:10 Central Time as the Mountaineers take their talents to South Beach to take on the Miami Hurricanes. See you there, everyone.